Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for clicking. Three things before we get started. One, I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist. I'm just telling you a story about what worked for me. Two, I'm not selling anything. I don't sell any merch or supplements. I only make money based on people clicking my video. So thanks. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you a story. So if you were looking for a story about how someone lost weight and is keeping it off, you came to the right place. I'm not selling you anything. And third, don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get started. All right, so about a year and a half ago, I was overweight, lost about 50 pounds in 5 months, and I struggled to keep it off. I'm going to explain that to you. If you want to see the original video I made about my fat loss, check the video description. So basically, I subscribed to a diet plan. I had no idea how to eat healthy, so I went on the Googles and I typed in diet plan. I went with Nutrisystem because my dad had actually done Nutrisystem a long time ago, and he lost a ton of weight fast, and that's all I wanted to do is lose weight fast. So I did that. I went from around 200 pounds down to 145 in about 5-6 months. I'm only 5'6", so 145 is actually a pretty healthy weight for me, especially being lean. And I was very happy about that. But I struggled on how do I keep the weight off. Actually, I struggled with two distinct issues. One, over exercising. I got obsessed with exercising, thinking that I had to do 3 or 4 hours of exercise a day to keep the weight off. That was wrong. Two, I developed a binge eating disorder, unfortunately, that I had to deal with for probably 6 or 7 months because I was not eating enough. So it was pretty easy to follow the diet plan. Anybody can lose weight if you're just motivated and you follow the diet plan. But what the hell do you do when you're not on the diet plan anymore? They're not sending you the prepackaged meals and you just have no idea how to eat. What do you do? What did I do? Well, I had to learn how to cook and I had to learn how to track my calories. And that was hard to do. From someone who's eaten fast food every day their whole life or just gone and raided the refrigerator and never really cooked anything special, never did any meal prepping. When I got done with the diet, I did not want to gain the weight back, but I did not know how to eat. And I think most people fall into this category. And there's no way around this. Unless you are very wealthy and you can afford to just like order meals 3 times a day that are healthy and fresh prepared, and you have a personal chef or you subscribe to one of those online programs, it's just not going to work. You're probably going to go back to your old eating habits slowly but surely and put the weight back on, and then you'll be one of those people telling stories. Maybe you are one of those people right now watching this video saying, yep, I lost 50, 60 pounds and then I gained it all back over a couple years. And for me, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't want it to happen. So I learned how to eat right. Hey, sorry for the interruption. Totally forgot to mention during the video that I actually do have an Instagram where I upload these food reels, workout reels, pictures, personal pictures, stuff like that. Dude and Food 84. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll let you get back to the video now. Sorry for the interruption. And the way I did that was by tracking my calories. There's this really cool website called If It Fits Your Macros that helped me understand nutrition labels and food much better. Link in the description. Totally free to use. I mean, they do have some service you can subscribe to, but I honestly never did. I just used it to get the information. Then I learned how to cook slowly but surely. And I'm not talking about cooking anything advanced. I'm literally talking about like scrambling eggs, making bacon, toasting things, using the oven. Very basic level of cooking. Nowhere near being like a chef, but good enough to make some tasty recipes. I was very proud of myself for doing that. So the best way I kept the weight off was by learning to cook. Now, the issues I dealt with, two very distinct issues. Over-exercising. I had to teach myself that I did not need to do 2 hours of cardio and 2 hours of weight training a day. At first, it felt like I was just some kind of soldier and I could do it. But after a while, my body did start breaking down and I got a little hip injury and I couldn't jog anymore. And I realized I was really overdoing the exercise. So it is actually a common problem for people that have recently lost weight to get obsessed with exercise, and that is not good. So keep that under control. The CDC recommends 30 minutes a day. For me personally, I like to walk a lot and I like to lift weights as much as I can because I like the aesthetic look, I like the muscle tone, and I like to stay somewhat strong. And then the eating. I think it's like 85% eating, like 15% working out, honestly. If you don't eat right, you can work out 4 hours a day, and if you don't eat right, you're still going to gain weight. Like, it's almost impossible to out-train a bad diet unless you're an ultra marathon runner running like marathons every single day. Then you can probably eat whatever you want. Assuming you don't fall into that category, you really need to be careful and track your calories. Most people think that they're eating 1,500 to 2,000 calories a day, are actually eating 2,500 to 3,500 calories a day. Quick example, Chick-fil-A sandwich and fries, about 600 calories. I used to add in about 5 or 6 Chick-fil-A sauces because, let's be honest, those things are fucking awesome. Sometimes I'd add in even more. Add a Coke, and you've got an extra 1,000 calories. You thought you were eating 600 calories, but you're eating 1,600 calories in one meal. This is how people gain the weight back. So teaching yourself how to eat properly is unavoidable. There's no quick tricks or ways around this. You just need to either track your calories or learn how to cook, or both, preferably both. Cook your own healthy meals. Eat plenty of fruits, eat plenty of vegetables, unless you're doing something like keto. But if you're doing keto, you probably know exactly what you need to eat. Hopefully you do. I don't do keto. I just believe in calories in, calories out. If I'm eating less calories than I'm expending, I'm going to lose weight. That's the bottom line. I got my exercise under control, and now I just lift weights and walk, basically. I like to put the treadmill on a high incline setting and just like walk uphill for like 30 minutes. It really gets the heart rate up, and it's better than jogging, like for your hips and your knees and your joints. I also enjoy the elliptical, and I also enjoy just going on long walks outside and not worrying about how fast I walk. Just being outside and moving burns a lot more calories than people think. Binge eating disorder. When I was learning how to eat, this is one of the things that plagued me for a long time. I did not know how to eat right. So I would severely undereating to the point where after a week or two of this undereating, my body would basically scream at me that it was starving, and I would mentally break down and binge eat. I would eat like a pizza, sometimes 2 pizzas, like a whole chocolate cake. Then I would go into the kitchen and I'd eat whatever was there, and I would eat till my stomach was full. And then when it started digesting, I would continue eating. It was a very bad cycle to be stuck in. But the most important thing is I didn't let it break me. Every time I had a binge eating episode, which was a lot more than I care to admit, the next day I would not beat myself up about it. I would get back on the wagon, so to speak, and I would continue trying to find what went wrong and teaching myself how to eat better. So that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to keep the video kind of short because honestly, I could talk about this stuff for hours, but I don't want to bore you. So I would just say, if you've already lost the weight on a diet plan, then you need to learn how to cook your own food, learn how to track your calories, and maybe understand what macros are. Link in the description for the website that helped me the most. And you need to be careful about undereating and overeating. So it gets kind of complicated when you don't have a diet company just sending you the healthily prepared meals and you got to do it yourself. And that's the point where I think most people fail and slowly but surely fall back into their old eating habits. Exercise, real quick. I love to lift weights. Like I said, I like to stay toned and keep good muscle structure on me. I also think lifting weights definitely helps a lot with fat loss. I mean, the more muscle you build, the more calories you burn. So you burn more fat. And I also love to walk. Over-exercising was a big problem for me. Like I said, you don't need to exercise 4 hours a day. I go to the gym and I do very slow weight workouts with resistance training. I even take 2, 3, 4 minutes in between my sets sometimes, just because I like being in the gym. I like getting out of the house, and I don't mind spending a couple hours there. But by no means would I spend a couple hours there doing intense workouts anymore. Keeping my heart rate up for 2 whole hours was not good. Maybe if you just do that once in a while, just do like some extreme cardio or some HIIT training, that's fine. But don't do like I did and get obsessed with working out and cardio to the point where you're doing it like 4 hours a day. You could actually have a heart attack and die from that. So don't do that. Learn how to eat right. Don't undereat. And if you fail, don't worry about it. Just get back up and try again until you find the balance that works for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to see your comments. Make sure you subscribe, leave me a comment, and of course, don't forget to hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.